The waitlist is not just an opportunity, it is a tiered game. Right now, we are in the final phase of application season, trying to get off the waitlist. We analyzed recent waitlist admit data for top U.S. universities, and here is the key takeaway. Getting off the waitlist is not mainly about luck, and it is not mainly about your loci. It is about what tier of school you are dealing with. According to NACAC, the overall college waitlist admit rate in the United States is around 20%, but at the most selective universities, that number can drop to around 7%. And within the top 30, the differences are even more dramatic. So before you get your hopes up, you need to know which layer your school belongs to. Are you looking at a real second chance or just a polite soft rejection? We can roughly divide these schools into 3 tiers. The first tier is schools where getting off the waitlist is a real possibility, usually above 10% and sometimes over 20%. This group often includes large public flagships and a few private colleges. For example, UCLA is often around 11 to 13%. UC San Diego can be above 20%. UC Santa Barbara, in some years, has gone even higher. These schools tend to have huge applicant pools and less predictable yield, so they may rely on the waitlist to shape the class. In other words, for them, the waitlist can function almost like a second round of admission. The second tier is the middle zone, around 3 to 10%. This is the realistic range for many top 30 schools. Rice has been around 4% in some years. Claremont McKenna has ranged from about 5 to 13%. Some liberal arts colleges also sit in this band. These schools do use the waitlist, but carefully, they are not trying to fill large gaps. They are adjusting class shape, so your chance is not zero, but it depends on whether the school happens to need someone exactly like you. The third tier is where the biggest misunderstanding happens. Schools with extremely low waitlist admit rates under 3% and sometimes close to 0. Think Carnegie Mellon at around 0.3 to 0.7%, UIUC at about 0.05%, Boston University at around 0.2%, and Princeton around 2 to 3%. These schools often enroll a large portion of the class through early rounds, have strong yields, and use precise enrollment models. That means they may not need the waitlist very much. And the most important part is this. Many of these schools are not just low in 1 year, they are consistently low. CMU has stayed under 1% for multiple years. UEC has had years where it admitted only 1 student off the waitlist. On the other hand, schools like Harvard can swing widely from 0 in 1 year to hundreds in another. So next time you think about your waitlist chances, do not just obsess over your loci. Look at the school's historical patterns and its enrollment strategy. That will tell you much more than wishful thinking ever will. If you want our full top university waitlist, admit rate list, comment waitlist rate.